Hey everybody, this is Brace with a little more Brace philosophy, and we're going to do a little special segment today because I'd really like to give thanks to all the comments that we've got from all the viewers and everything, and even the negative ones. Hey, I can't please. I'm like, it's like politics. You can't please everybody, but you people that are, you're giving me your negative comments. I mean, I understand that but I don't want to offend people because I love women too, and I know that I'm a little rough, but the women that I'm trying to reach, they know who they are. But anyhow, one of our viewers, Jason, wants to know, Brace, how do I get a woman? And I'm going to tell him what I would think how to get a woman, but I think the best segment that I'm going to share with you is how to get rid of a woman, because I think that's you're going to like that one. But let's talk about getting a woman. It's funny because if you meet a woman it kind of depends a lot on where you meet a woman. You can meet a girl at a bar, you can meet her at school, you can meet her on online dating or whatever. And I think that where you meet them sometimes dictates where the relationship is going to go. Like there's a lot of bar women that's what they do. That's what they, their life. So if you meet a girl there, not saying that you can't meet a good girl there, but if they're into that scene, then your relationship's probably doomed. Meet a girl online, hey, that's kind of cool, but best of all would be meeting them one-on-one, but that's hard in today's texting society. Things aren't that personable anymore. Like, people are afraid to approach someone else and introduce themselves like they did back in the day when you actually got to know somebody other than, texting back and forth. That's what they do these days. If you meet a woman, don't fall in love with her just because she's beautiful. You got to get to know them. You take them out. If you like a woman, women like gifts. And I would suggest somebody reading the book about the 7 love languages for men and women, because it explains what triggers men and women. But women like gifts, they like acts of service. The biggest thing really, I think, in relationships, and this comes from a mature, reasonable, exposed mind like myself, and the best thing you could do for a woman, I think, is to be straight with her up front. Be good to her, show your true self. Don't try too hard. And don't be afraid to just say, tell her what you want. Really, be honest with yourself, be honest with her, and tell her what you really want or expecting out of the relationship. And so that's called communication. And it's funny because I talked to some of these young girls about communication, and they regurgitate it, but they don't understand it and they don't live it, because the form of communication today is done via text, and people are even they don't even talk on the phone enough. When you're interacting with a person, the best thing you can do is be yourself. Tell that person what you want. Ask them to be sincere about what they want and who they really are, because so many people are fronting. They're putting on a show. They're pretending that they're somebody that they're not. If you're a guy and you meet a chick and you tell this chick you make $1 million a year and you make 50 grand a year, when she finds out, it's not good. So why be somebody that you're not? That's the whole thing. You'll weed out a lot of, women in between. I like to hit the gym, I like to read, I like to vacation a couple times a year. I'm into health and fitness, I like watching movies, and I like reasonably healthy food, and I like to party once in a while and everything, and I'm pretty much open. That's who I am. Hey, take it or leave it, whatever. Say what you want, but make it real. Don't lie about your activity, and if that's not good enough for her, move it on down the road. So Jason, ultimately, that is how you get a girl if you really want a girl. I'm just thinking, what the hell do you want to get a girl for when there's like a gazillion of them out in the world? And this is my point with men that get all tweaked out and frustrated and their lives is broken because they break up with a chick. There's about like a gazillion out there. Every time I walk out the door, I trip on 3 of them. They're everywhere. And they're all looking for a guy. They're all looking for the FR, man, the free ride. High five me, Jason, because that's what's going on in this world. They want the FR. That's the world today. So don't worry about it, Jason. You're good.